Hey everybody, welcome back to the weekly ALDI haul. As you can see here, it's a little bit bigger than it has been, so let's get started. But before I forget, I want to show you here, this is our new vegetable and fruit holder that fits perfectly under the cabinet, and I only have 3 mandarin oranges and 3 apples left. I didn't think we'd be able to finish all that fruit I bought last week, but we did, so I'm glad I didn't have to try and give it all away. All right, so we have here a 3-pack of sweet bell peppers. There are 2 red peppers and 1 orange pepper. This isn't for any specific meal, it's more for our sandwiches and to keep in the fridge as a snack, a nice cold, crunchy, sweet snack to have, as opposed to, like chips and cookies. And then I have here 2 broccoli crowns. This is going to be a side dish for one of my meals I planned this week. I will probably steam them and maybe just saute them afterwards to add a little extra flavor. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to prepare these broccoli crowns. Back here I have a gallon of whole milk, and this as usual is for the big dog's mom. She had no other request aside from her snacks that he picked up for her. I think because his sister may have gone shopping. And then we have here our usual full fat half and half, which is a must have for our morning coffee. Okay, then I have here some Roma tomatoes, and in combination with these 2 very, very unripe avocados, I plan to make another guacamole dish for the big dog. It's still not as good as a friend of mine's, but I think it's still pretty tasty. I make a nice chunky guacamole, and he eats it all, so I'm guessing it must taste all right. Okay, then I have here some yellow onions, which I use for pretty much anything I cook. I surprised myself last week. My produce drawer was empty because I actually used every single yellow onion I had. So I can't even cook dinner tonight until I went shopping at ALDI because I didn't have an onion. All right, then I have here some Brussels sprouts. These were on sale. I don't remember the price, but as usual, I'll put the price right here on the bottom. But I plan to air fry these. I found the recipe and it sounds promising. I usually roast these in the oven, but the oven, takes so long to preheat and to cook, and uses up a lot of energy that for such a small amount of food. So I thought I'm going to try use the air fryer because it's quicker and more efficient, and the recipe I've found sounds really good. So I'm going to give it a try this week. Then we have here some cut watermelon slices, or as they call it, watermelon spears. We don't usually buy this from ALDI, but the big dog's been craving watermelon, and where we usually get his watermelon pieces from, they had none last time we went. So since I was at ALDI and I saw them, I just grabbed them thinking it'll satisfy his snack craving at least for a couple days, and hopefully our other market will have his watermelon back in stock. But then again, it's not watermelon season anymore, so perhaps the season's over and he'll just have to find a different snack. Okay, then back here, first off, I have the Love and Fresh Deli Rolls, which is for the big dog sandwiches. He is really liking this bread, so we're not changing it up just yet. So this, will be just for lunch sandwiches all week. Then we have here flat leaf spinach. That, of course, is also for the sandwiches. But I also like to maybe throw together a quick salad on the side, or you can use this in a variety of dishes. And our favorite, of course, in the morning is a quick dish of scrambled eggs with wilted spinach in it. Okay, then we have here my mandarin oranges. Now, I know I've had them for a couple weeks, and I really wanted to look for a different fruit today, but nothing on sale caught my eye. They did have grapes on sale again, but I wasn't sure how sweet they'd be. And also, ALDI was really, really crowded today because I went later than I normally did because I had to unexpectedly work. So I was like, I don't want to linger because there's so many people, so I'm just grabbing what I know is safe in terms of what I like to eat and the big dog likes to eat. So we have mandarin oranges for at least another week. All right, the last piece of fresh produce we have are these 2 seedless cucumbers. And of course, this is for those pickled cucumbers that we've been making every week. They are so good as a side dish with every single meal. Um, it's cold because it's refrigerated, and then it's got that tangy, sharp bite from the vinegar in combination with a little bit of sweetness from a tiny bit of sugar I put in there, and then heat from the crushed red peppers. It is so good and so easy to make. All right, then I have here some bologna. This, of course, is for the big dog sandwiches. I have turkey and ham cold cuts, so I thought bologna would just kind of add an extra flavor to those sandwiches and, help beef up the cold cut supply for the week. And then again, for our sandwiches, last week we had provolone cheese, so we have sharp cheddar this week just to change it up some. Then I have here some Countryside Creamery sweet cream unsalted butter. This is just a staple I keep in my fridge because I cook with butter for quite a few things, and I was down to 2 sticks, so that means it's time to buy another box. All right, then I have here 1 can of Fit and Active chicken noodle chunky soup. Now I really like this soup. And it is perfect because now that it's chilly and it's fall and the days that I work from home, I just want a nice warm lunch that's quick and easy. So a can of soup fits the bill perfectly. Then I have here some Berman's traditional yellow mustard. That's just for our sandwiches. This week I was shaking that bottle up and down to get the last bits out. So we definitely need a new bottle of mustard. Okay, back here we have some frozen tilapia fillets from Fremont Fish Market. What I plan to make with this is called tropical tilapia, and it is an instant pot dish. It seems pretty easy. So we're going to have tropical tilapia, and I'm thinking I'm going to make the broccoli crowns on the side for our fish dish that night. Okay, another recipe I plan to make is going to use these assorted pork chops here. These were only $1.79 a pound. I have just over 3 pounds of bone-in pork chops. I plan to air fry these and cover them with panko breadcrumbs to make a nice, really, really crunchy pork chop. So since I'm going to be using the air fryer to make these panko breaded pork chops or air fried panko pork chops, I am going to just air fry the Brussels sprouts at the same time. So that's going to be meal number 2, air fried Brussels sprouts and air fried panko pork chops. Okay, and then here I have chicken leg quarters. Normally I would have just bought the chicken drumsticks, 99 cents a pound is pretty good, but these were 89 cents a pound, and I also like the thigh meat. So I thought I'm just going to take these, cut off the drumstick from the thigh, and we are going to make shoyu chicken, or as they call it up here in the mainland, soy sauce chicken. And that is also an instant pot dish. So I have 2 IP dishes and 1 air fried dish this week. So no using the stove at all this week. All right, then we have here some plastic wrap, saran wrap, just we're running low because, of course we use it to wrap sandwiches and, store food. Okay, as I mentioned last week, there is a food drive run by the Boy Scouts that's going to be taking place real soon here in my development. So I just randomly picked up some extra items to throw into my food donation. So I've got here 2 cans of the Fit and Active cream of chicken condensed soup, and then 1 can of the regular cream of chicken condensed soup, and 1 can of condensed chicken noodle soup. Then in the back I have Baker's Corner Devil's Food Cake Mix made with real cocoa, some rotini pasta, and a jar of Regano traditional sauce. I really like their sauce, but I decided since I'm giving it away in a food drive, you don't know if somebody doesn't want to eat meat, so I didn't get the meat sauce. I thought a traditional plain sauce would just be more fitting, and just in case somebody's got a problem with meat sauce. All right, then I have here snack for a big dog. It's a Southern Grove unsalted roasted pistachios per his request. And last but not least, it's my ALDI find. Here we have from Crofton a pressure cooker sling, and this is made out of silicone. Now, I do have trivets that come with my pressure cookers, but this would come in handy perfectly for when I make my cheesecake, because my cheesecake pan is just a little bit too wide for me to take the arms of the trivet and have them standing up so I can pull the pot out. So I always have to make an aluminum foil sling. But something like this will nullify the need to make a sling out of tinfoil. And, so I don't have to keep, wasting tinfoil and stuff like that. But also, if you look carefully, you see these little round circles? This, I believe, is so you can make hard-boiled eggs. Because usually when I make hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot, I put the trivet down with a little bit of water on the bottom, and I just lay the eggs all over the trivet. Now this one, you can place them all in these little holes, so when they're done cooking, instead of having to pick out individual eggs, I can just pick out the whole sling and then put that whole sling in a big pot of ice water and let them cool. So for, I think this is like $4.99. So for $5, this is a good deal. I mean, it could double as a trivet, an egg holder, and I love silicone things because they don't get overly hot, or they cool off to me more quickly than metal, and so you can handle it right out of the Instant Pot rather quickly. So anyways, this is my haul. It's, like I said, a pretty decent haul. Oh, we have a visit here. Say hello to my little baby cat. So I hope you enjoy it, and today is Halloween, so everybody have a very safe Halloween. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment if you like, and hit that subscribe button. And everybody have a safe week, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.